Alright, 101. Justified concealed carrier shoots attackers in Walmart. What's going on? This is Huggie Pacino. I was about to go to sleep, ran across this channel, subscribed to it, and I said, well, let me do a review on this actual video. Now, I want to say a big shout out to, what's the name of this channel? US Carry. Make sure you subscribe to US Carry. I'll put the link in the description box. This particular video is where you go over a certain situation where a gun was used, a person that legally likes to carry. We go over the fact that it's being justified or not, and the type of charges that she got. So let's go over this real quick.
What's going on? Luke from USA Carry here. A couple of weeks ago, we covered a story out of Pennsylvania about a woman that was jumped by two other women in a Walmart. She did have a concealed carry permit. During the attack, she pulled her pistol, shot at the two other women attacking her as they fled about 4 or 5 times, and then she proceeded to follow one of them down one of the aisles and shot her twice, hitting her in the finger and the thigh. She was charged with attempted homicide and aggravated assault.
Now, she was charged with attempted homicide, meaning attempted murder, and aggravated assault. All right, let's go.
At the time, we didn't have any surveillance footage, so we were just going by the reports that we read. It didn't sound like it was justified since all the reports we read said she was shooting at them as they fled and obviously chased after one down an aisle. But now we do have the surveillance footage, so I figured let's take a look at that and see what actually happened. I want to note that the district attorney has dropped the attempted homicide charge, so now she's just being charged with aggravated assault.
Keep that in mind. They dropped attempted murder, so basically they felt like that there was no malice intent. So she still gets the aggravated assault. Let's continue.
So let's take a look. All right, so this is surveillance footage, so obviously it's not going to be that great of a quality. Reports said she was with another male who tried to break up the fight but was unsuccessful. So as you can see,
It gives me a different effect if I brighten it up. I don't know if y'all see.
there are two guys on electric carts here talking to each other. This guy in the black is the guy that tried to break up the fight. I don't know if she was with...
Now this is why it's important to not use electric scooters. However, in this situation, I wonder would the guy even be there to break up the fight if he wasn't on the electric scooter? So he was kind of at the right place at the right time. And when you think about it, that one of these guys are somewhat of a quote-unquote help to kind of like diffuse the situation. So I'm kind of glad they were there because they could have been wandering around somewhere else. Somebody could have been on those scooters playing around, buying food, and talking about the elevator in their home and shit like that to somebody else. Anyway, let's continue.
both of them, but for now you can see they're just having fun on the electric carts. Neither of these guys are disabled, as you'll see in just a few minutes. So I guess if somebody that was disabled needed the carts, they're kind of screwed because these guys are just having fun.
What a day.
Anyway, they're sitting here talking, and then skip forward a little bit. Right about here, this is where you can see the girl that was attacked come into the frame. Now she's walking. Looks like she might be on the phone. And right here you can see these two girls walking right behind her, maybe.
Now the two girls that are walking behind her, right? Now this is the issue. I think that the people who attacked her most likely know who she is, number one. Number two, you should be very aware of your surroundings and be attentive, be alert, because those girls are a little bit too close to not realize you're being followed. I'm pretty sure they just pop out of nowhere about to attack her, and I don't think this is a random act of violence.
4 or 5 feet behind her. One goes around this little kiosk, and then
like once I noticed that girl
comes back around.
Came back around, like you see the girl that walks between this area right here in the middle, where the girl in the black.
Pauses for a second. The girl that was attacked, we'll just call her the victim. She's
behind there.
Starts walking down this aisle. The two guys on the electric carts drove off.
Now they come down. She comes down the aisle where the guy with the carts move. Now she's still not aware of her surroundings. Watch this.
The two girls that attacked her are still following her. One of the girls that...
See what it is now? She's bullshitting. she still doesn't realize that, yo, the girls that were just next to you, they're behind you. And see, this is the thing. We have to start being attentive. Don't put nothing past nobody. I don't care if it is a random act of violence. What I would do is I would turn around and I would walk the opposite direction and give them eye contact. See what they're up to. Let them walk past you. I mean, your license to carry, you have a weapon. That way you can have a better response to an attack, knowing that you see it coming. The person didn't see it coming, and this is why this happened.
Attacks her, reaches up like she's pulling something off the shelf, right as the other one comes around and hits her. As soon as she hits her,
see it from behind. At that point, you're blindsided. You have no idea what to do. You're confused. As he said, one girl hits the girl. Next thing you know, the other girl is hitting her. Now it's a double team. She's pretty much at a disadvantage.
The other one starts attacking her, and the fight ensues. Then it spills out right in front of the surveillance camera. It looks like one's kind of dragging the victim down by the hair, which I'm assuming is the hair you'll see flop on the ground.
Now keep in mind, the guy that's 22, the guy, he's trying to break up the fight. The guy in the white is trying to break up the fight too.
I'm here in a second, right there. What's impressive is, while she...
Now the girl leaves came up. Now watch this. The girl is able to break away. She's got a purse on her left. If you notice right here by the play symbol, the purse is right there up under her arm. Watch this.
Being
she was able to pull the gun.
Act and drag down, she's still able to reach.
The gun was already out. I want to bring it right back here to the important key components, right? Right here. Let's go right here.
In a second, right there.
This is when the gun comes out.
What's impressive is, while she's being attacked, and dragged down, she's still able to reach into her
Now the gun is out.
Purse and pull her handgun. And as soon as that handgun comes out, everybody goes flying. So I'm not sure if that's one shot right there or if they're running just because the handgun's out. But then we'll kind of go frame by frame from here so you can see how many shots there are based on the recoil. So that's
one shot.
Could be one,
this will be the second.
2, 3, 4. Just can't really tell.
At this point, this is attempted murder. Luckily they dropped it. And the reason why this is attempted murder because you don't go look for the person that attacked you. You have the weapon. You either hide or you run. Do not go get the person. You're not in your house. If you're in your house, you can go get that motherfucker before they get out the door. But you're in Walmart, one of the hugest places in the world to shop.
Well, that's 4 or 5 shots. I believe it was reported now that she shot 5 times. But as you can see, she was definitely shooting as they were fleeing. You can see that there are shots and the other 2 attackers are not even on the screen anymore. They each went down separate aisles. The problem is she's now chasing after one of them. One of the attackers is apparently coming back at her, which...
Understand that you're in a store where there's multiple shoppers, multiple customers. You can't do that because bullets have no name. You could have shot one of these shoppers just by missing. Everybody doesn't have the perfect aim. Unless you have the perfect aim, do not, and I repeat, do not do this. This is dangerous. She must have the perfect aim. Me, I got the perfect aim. When I'm shooting at you, I can hit you. I'm not gonna be shooting 3, 4, 5 other people trying to shoot you. Unless, you know, it's all about breath control, it's all about concentration. All that shit matters in this type of situation.
That doesn't make sense to me. I wouldn't be coming back at somebody that was already shooting at me. I assume that's when she fires 2 shots because the girl goes to the ground. She gets hit in the finger and the thigh. And then the quote-unquote victim decides to go looking for the other attacker because she goes down that aisle.
So at this point, you're on a rampage.
22 Jersey decides to pick up her hair and her purse. And then they both meet back up and they decide to grab her other items and just head out of the Walmart. So like I said, when we first reported this, it sounded like it wasn't justified because because she was shooting while they were fleeing. Now, was the first couple of shots justified since it happened so quick? Now, once they're off
Absolutely, those shots were justified.
the screen, she continues to shoot at them, so they're obviously no longer a threat. Now, that one attacker did come back at her and wound up getting shot, but as the district attorney said, she chased after her, which that's something you just don't do.
That's when it becomes a criminal matter on you. This is why they say just because you license to carry, a person attacks you, don't necessarily mean that you have the right to just wild the fuck out with a weapon.
She needed to just get out of the situation and call the police. So what do you think? Was any part of this shooting justified? Maybe the first couple of shots? But once they fled, obviously not. It is interesting that the district attorney did drop the homicide charges, and now she's only being charged for aggravated assault. It's going to be
Attempted homicide. I'm correcting them on that.
up to a common pleas court to decide if her actions were in self-defense or not. So let me know what you think in the comments below. What would you do? So this is the first video we've done like this. If you liked it and want to see more, let me know in the comments. If you did like it, give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell to be notified.
Big shout out to these people, man. But like I said, the judge is gonna keep that aggravated assault charge. They're gonna see that she wasn't justified after the girl ran away. So when she came back, you still went to go get her. You can't do that. It's against the law. You have a weapon. You are in charge. You are in charge. You are pretty much the person that was a threat is no longer a threat. Now, if the person comes back at you in that particular spot where you were in that like vicinity, you got every right to shoot them. It is justified with the second, the third, fourth, fifth shots or whatever. So, but anyway, let me know what y'all think. Most of us don't know the law. This is justified shooting 101. I'm out.
Now that's Huggie Pacino certified.
Chicken and corn.
He wants something to eat. I live for this shit.
Why you stay a business, boy?